Hey crafters, do you ever feel stuck when you're trying to make cards? Well, no more. I'm going to share with you 3 templates today for any occasion that are quick and easy to make. You're going to love them. So let's head down to the crafting table. Let's do this. Our first template that we want to share with you is this one. Now we're using some scraps for this. We have our 4 little squares and we're going to mat them, and then we have our strip on the side. Such a quick and easy card, but really makes a statement. Let's get busy. And I want to remind you, all the measurements are going to be listed over on creativemomentsbyg.com, but make sure that you stay with us because during this tutorial, I have some information to share with you that I think you're really going to love. So just take a top fold card, and then I've grabbed some scraps that we have and I've kind of just evened them out just a little bit. And we have our first mat, which is this solid color, and then we're just going to add some pattern paper on top. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, you can add it with wet glue or you can add it with a tape runner. I'm just going to add it with a tape runner. Okay. Now, another thing you can do with this template is you could add a mat if you wanted to, just to bring in those sides just a little bit. But for our purposes, we're not going to do that. We're also not going to add dimensionals. We're going to keep it nice and flat to the card. So we are just kind of looking to see how far we want this up, and that is where we're going to lay down these squares. Now remember, we have a strip over here that we want to lay down just like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring in my silicone mat. I'm just going to put some tape on it. Let's lay the side strip down first. And we're trying to get it top to bottom, side to side, the same distance in our margins, just like that. That's going to guide us as we put our little squares down on our card. So I think this is about a good place to start. So let's start with this bottom one, because the bottom one can help us stay straight. So I'm just going to line this up. Just like that. Now, if you want to make sure that it's perfectly straight and you don't feel like you can just look at it, you can always bring in your T-ruler and just line it up and make sure that it's straight. So I'm lining that up right on the side, and I can tell that I have it squared. So we can move forward. Let's go ahead and lay down our next one, making sure that we have about the same margins. Okay, look at that card. Now, we're just going to stamp a sentiment right here, and we are using the stamp from Everyday You and Me. Oh my goodness, love the fonts and the sentiments in this stamp set. So I'm going to bring in my Night of Navy. Tap, tap, tap. And this says Better Together. Look at how pretty that looks. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring in some gems just to give it a little more depth on the front panel. So we're going to bring in your Take Your Pick tool. And remember, we have 3 templates that you are going to love that I really think can be used for any occasion. I think I'm going to put one right there. Just to kind of focus on the sentiment. And now this is a white background. You don't have to do anything to it, but you can double mat it. And now look at our first template, and let's see if it looks like it. See how pretty that is? Now, you can change it up. You can add these in a different design. You can double mat this. You can put the sentiment down here. You can move these squares around. So are you ready to move on to our second template? Now, our second template is kind of interesting. It has layers to it. But once again, you can change these layers up. You can see that it has 3 layers. It has this top one, it has the middle one, and then it has a little border. And then we've also added some circles to it. So let's create this one. This one may be my favorite design. Now what I did is I took some patterned paper. You know I love patterned paper. And we are just going to put it right at the top of our landscape card. Now we've just taken a portrait card and we've turned it landscape. So let's go ahead and just once again use our tape runner. And I'm going to save some tape and I'm just using it on the corners and down the middle. And then we're going to center it right at the top, making sure that we leave the same border at the top and on the sides. Okay. The next thing is we picked a coordinating color and we are just going to add this just like that. But before we do that, we took these fancy borders and we're using this little edge right here to create a border. Now look at what we did. You see that border? We are going to attach it to the back of this, so that we have that cute little border on this card template. So let's go ahead and just add a strip of tape runner. And I don't want much of it, but it's the exact same size in the width, so I can line it up perfectly. And look at that. So pretty. So now we're able to just put it right on the edge, just like that. Just line it up right at the bottom of that mat. And look at that. Now we've punched out 2 circles right here. And we're just going to stamp our message right there. We're going to keep it very simple. And our message is from that same stamp set and it says, "So much joy." I like it because that sentiment is nice and big and it fits the entire circle. Look at how pretty that is. Let's go ahead and just add this one with some dimensionals. And I like that we added just a little bit of this cherry cobbler, this dark burgundy red. I just love that. Now we're going to add this right here, and I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for some more dimensionals. Now you could keep this flat. It is going to raise it up just a little bit when you put it in the envelope to send it. But to me, it's worth it because I like to see that dimension in a card. So we're just going to line that up. And on this one, we're going to leave it blank on the inside. You have plenty of room to write. But let's see if it looks like our template. What do you think? I think it looks like it. Now, there's lots of things that you could do differently with this. You could put this panel at the bottom and have your border at the top. Have this at the top. You could put it at the side. You can turn it landscape and you could flip this. There's lots of ways to use this template that I think you're really going to like. It's the variety that you can have with this. So we're going to move on to our next and our final template. And I wanted to share with you that we have a free project sheet that has all these measurements. You just need to go over to creativemomentsbyg.com. Click on my blog and you will see where the project sheet is. Click it and then you can just print it and you don't have to write down those measurements of these 3 cards. So we hope that you enjoy that. That's just a way to show you how much we appreciate you supporting our channel. Okay, and our final template, look at this one. We are going to take some scraps of paper. We're going to create those diagonal mats, very simple, and then put our sentiment at the top. Now, we are going to do something a little special with this area at the bottom. We think you're going to like it. Now, I have taken just an embossing folder. This is not a 3D embossing folder. This is just a regular embossing folder. And I cut a mat to go on the top of my card. And I simply put it in just like this. I put it at a diagonal. And then I ran it through the embossing machine. And look at this. Now, you could always, if you wanted to, rake this, color this, but I'm going to go ahead and keep it just white because I think it looks elegant. Now, it will go on a white card, so I'm going to have some white on white, but look at how pretty that's going to look. Now, I went ahead and I cut some strips of paper. I already had these scraps and I just evened them out just a little bit. We're going to bring in our silicone mat. And we're just going to line up our first scrap right here on this diagonal line that we already have. So, lots of ways you can do it. You can add a little bit of wet glue. That gives you plenty of time to wiggle. And we know I like to do that. So let's go ahead and just add a little line of glue. Now, this is just really all-purpose glue. It is white, but it dries clear, and it allows me time to wiggle. Something else you could do with this is you could emboss these strips. That's just another way to use this template. So I'm just going to continue putting my strips down, just adding some glue. You could also use a tape runner, but we're not doing that. So we have our strips laid down. I want to show you how pretty that looks against our embossing folder. Now we need to stamp our sentiment, and we have a very large sentiment. We are going to use Thinking of You from This With You in Mind, and then we're going to jazz it up just a little bit using our punch and our sentiment with bright borders. So let's bring in our Night of Navy. Tap, tap, tap. Look at how pretty that looks. Let's bring in our punch. Let's go ahead and punch this. And I also want a border around it. So I'm going to punch this crushed curry. And I'm going to show you a little something. But let's go ahead and take this and stamp it. Now I'm using one of the stamps from that stamp set. We're going to tap, tap, tap. We're just going to line it up and stamp it. And look how pretty that looks. Oh my goodness. Now I'm going to go ahead and stamp a message right in the center. And I went ahead and I grabbed some flowers from some DSP, some pattern paper that I have. And I'm just going to add those right on the side just to pop it up just a little bit. Look at how pretty that looks. So let's go ahead and just add that. Now I cut these little bitty flowers out and I tape them together. That's a great tip. You have some little bitty flowers, just tape them together. And look at how pretty that looks. So pretty. But we're not done yet because we want this to pop just a little bit more right here. And the way to do that is with our second punched out image. So we're going to go ahead and grab some scissors. And we are just going to cut this in half. Now I'm going to put a little bit of tape right here on the edge. And I'm just going to line it up where I want it. Just so that I can see a little bit of yellow. Look at that. Now see the difference that it makes? It just makes it pop. So let's do that with the other side. And look at that. I don't know. I just really like that technique though. So next we're going to add this right here and we're going to set it up on what? Dimensionals, that's right. And I think we're going to set it about right here. Just down a little bit. Okay. Now before we cut off these edges, let's go ahead and put our mat on the inside. Now, I cut out some additional flowers from that pattern paper that we have. Any images that you want. And look at what I did. I went ahead and I'm using the straight edge because I'm just going to line that up and then set some of the flowers behind, just like this. I think I'm going to do that. So let's go ahead and just lay this down. Now, I'm going to put some tape. Okay, so now we're ready to cut the edges off of this. So we're just going to flip it over and cut these off. I'm going to add some glue just in case I need to wiggle just a little bit. And look at our last template. Oh my goodness, so pretty. And what does it look like compared to our template? Let's look at that. You can see that we added this right here. You don't have to. You could add a circle, a square, a diamond. You could just keep it simple and just keep these diagonal images on it. Also, just create those borders. But there's all kinds of ways to change up this template. So, which is your favorite template? Take a moment and leave a comment and let us know. Well, Maudie and I sure hope you are inspired by these 3 templates. Now remember, head on over to creativemomentsbyg.com, my blog, and you will see a link to download this project sheet. Just our way of saying how much we appreciate you supporting our channel. Well, we want you to go out, make it a fantastic day, and until next time, Maudie and I wish you lots of creative moments. Bye-bye.